Good evening, all. Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is for the morning of Thursday already. Wow, February 23rd, 2023, just getting on to 8:30 a.m. Central Time. And you know, we had a bunch of news that normally should be dropping the stock market. It's not. You know why? The market already has made up its mind. The Fed is on a path. Nothing's going to change it. So now, if the economy is really strong, maybe it cushions the high interest rates to a big degree. I want you to think about what I just said, because that's where I think we're at. You're up in all the stock indices, bit of short covering. The dollar got some bullish news, didn't respond today, so maybe it's reached a plateau. It's not giving a bid, however, into the gold market. I'd love for gold to get into the 1812 area to finish off this decline zone. Don't know if it'll get that low. In the copper, we just got too high when we came back from the holiday, when the market jumped rather dramatically on Tuesday. And it's spending the next 2 days, if you will, giving some of that back. But I do think the market is saying it's in good shape. In the energy markets, as I just said, if you take a look at how the U.S. economy is doing, the market is looking at it and it flip-flopped on you. Instead of saying, oh, strong data, the Fed's going to raise rates, it's going to kill the economy, it's saying, you know something? Yeah, the Fed's going to go up on rates. It's going to stay there longer. But this economy is so strong and people have so much money and they're getting so much employment and they're keeping their jobs. Maybe that cushions this a little bit. Same thinking sort of works in here. So what do I mean by all that, and why am I saying these things? Well, let's take a look. The Chicago Federal Reserve January National Activity Index jumps dramatically from a negative 49 to a plus 23. That's impressive. Then we get the fourth quarter preliminary GDP, up 2.7%. Well, not as big a headline number as the expected 2.9, but we go to the chain-weighted price index. There's your inflation, up 3.9 versus 3.4. We see advanced PCE index up 3.7%. At fourth quarter, 22 advanced had been 3.2. Okay, so that's a stronger number. Then you've got the core at no, that's not in there twice. 4.3 versus 3.9 on the next number. Now consumption fell a little bit here, which I found interesting, and final sales slipped just a fraction. Still an overall friendly report. Then we get to jobless claims, which justifies everything. Down 3,000. They were looking for a 3,000 increase, but even then they'd have been under 200,000. They're still at 192. And now the continuing claims, what do? Well, they slip back. That's interesting in itself. Grain exports will be out, and they came out. I'll write about them. They'll be out on Friday at 7:30. I'll write some news about that in my report today. Energy people are forecasting today's EIA natural gas storage at 67 billion. EIA, I believe it comes out this morning. Remember, with the holiday, everything got thrown off. Normally we get it Wednesday. I think it's today. Kansas City Fed comes out at 10 o'clock. We got a lot of news at 10. And then this afternoon, we get Fed President Daly will participate in the conference, and we'll see if there's any talk about how strong the economy is, what all this data does mean for it, because it is a powerhouse of an economy. You can't get away from that. I mean, we are just very fortunate in America, but it will mean that rates stay up higher, much longer. The stronger these numbers go, you can just throw out 2023, a pivot, but there's more data to come. It's only February. For me, even to say, oh, by December something's going to happen, how do you know? You don't. Just take it 2-3 months at a time, and that you can get some good guesses on, and you'll probably be in a ballpark. Now, I do want to remind you on one thing. We are coming to the end of my special report. On that special report, if you want to see that report, all you need to do is go to our website, and this is on Walmart that I did it, at iraepstein.com, and under the word research, today's the last, I believe, full day of the report. Up tomorrow it'll be off. You can also move your cursor at any point to the top up here. There'll be an icon. Give it a click. It'll take you right to the report. I cover the price counts. I cover with you the weekly charts and the daily charts. And I'll be doing a lot more of these for my people that follow the stock market. And now that I've got all this other data, I'm going to go back and do a report now, a special report on something in the futures market. And I'm going to set up today with my IT department a webinar for next week. So I got my hands full. You have yourself a great day. I will catch you at the end with the market wrap-ups. Trade well.